I was going out with a bit of a catch, really. Good-looking guy from Chester, very good-looking guy. And he came round Christmas Day, and my parents said, no, you can't come round Christmas Day, it's family only, go away. And he finished with me. And I was devastated. Devastated. Ran out with a younger Muslim as well. And can you imagine, you know, that was my first real boyfriend. You can imagine how I felt about men after that. And my parents, it's all their fault. I'm undeserved. If they hadn't sent him away, I might be married to him by now. And I'm 45 years old and I'm single. And whose fault do you think that is? It's not mine, it's my parents. It's him, you know, he couldn't stick around. Those of you who are ahead of me may realise that it was my responsibility. I was 17 years old. I was an adult. If I wanted to carry on seeing this man, I could have made the effort. But no, I shirked responsibility. I made it my parents' fault, and then I blamed them ever since. But not openly, of course. Oh God, no, I'm too steady. Openly, as living, my mother's best friend was and everything. You know what? Look at me, I can spend time with you. I've got time to spend with you. Because I'm not married and loving somebody else. I can spend time with you. Very devastating. So in order to jump into the water, I made the phone call. One of quite a few phone calls as it happened. And I called my mother and I said, Mum, I'm really, really sorry. And I spoke to my heart this time. And I said, I'm really sorry. Because I have blamed you and Dad all my life for the fact that I'm single. And you know what? It's time I grow up and take responsibility for my life. And in saying my truth, my real truth, in taking responsibility, I freed my mother and I freed myself. It's a really scary thing to do, to speak your truth, when you haven't done it for 45 years. But I tell you, when you take that step and you speak your truth, you're heard, and suddenly everything opens up. And it's amazing. I made several phone calls. It's quite a few men, actually. One to a man who, I have to say, kept me waiting for so long. I don't think I've ever been so quiet for so long on a phone call ever in my life. But you know, he needed to hear what I said, and I needed to hear him. And I phoned somebody. In 2001, I fell truly and deeply in love with somebody. And then somebody told me, you can't be in love with him. It's ridiculous. And somebody else told me he's not your type. And you know what? I listened to them. And I denied my truth because it was more convenient to listen to what other people were telling me. But now I cleared all that out of the way. He was one of the people I phoned, and he said, Mary Claire, let's talk face to face rather than on a phone call. So I said, fine, let's meet Friday. I was in the lovely location of Claire's gorgeous house in the edge of Deadmere Forest with a lovely log cabin, dog sitting for the weekend. Oh, and I've got to tell you, and my intention for the weekend, sorry to embarrass you, Claire, and my intention for that weekend was to write my book, okay? And he turned up on Friday night. Now remember, I've now got permission to be loving. Think stars going on there, think all the beautiful, think honeymoons, you know, think gorgeous wood, lake massages, make love, talk, restaurants, you name it. The sparks were flying, it was heaven on earth, literally heaven on earth. It was like, oh my God, there was love all around me and I just didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. But I still had the intention of writing a book. Now, the old me would go, excuse me, I know we're having a lovely time, but you know, can you piss off? Because I want to write a book, and I'm an achievement member, so I want to write a book. And I tell people that you set intentions and so they happen and so they're probably committed. But you know what, I left behind on me, so now I'm relaxed in the love of the moment. And I trusted, a bit like Gary's story earlier, I trusted that the intention would happen. And without walking in the woods, I was suddenly getting the inspiration for the first book.
Barbara does.
She's great.
I see it as a theatre in front of me.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Fabulous, yeah.
The name of the book is The Meaning of Life. And on the back cover, I haven't got those exact words off by heart, but on the back cover, it explains to everybody who doesn't yet know that there is no meaningless life, that life is empty and meaningless, but that creates a space for you to give your life meaning, for it to mean whatever you want it to mean, because life is suddenly full of unlimited possibility. When you connect with your heart, you connect with the whole of creation. When you're aligned to your essential being, you're aligned to the abundance of the universe. And when you voice your truth through connecting your heart with your voice and your spoken words, you are being the you that you were really born to be. And the wonderful thing is that when you're being the you that you really want to be, you will do what you really want to do, and you will have what you need to do it. And the most amazing abundance and riches will be yours as a byproduct. And of course, the inside of the book is blank pages. Because your life is your own. And the only thing I suggest that you do is be you. It's so simple. And we've read all these books, and we've gone to all these seminars. And the only thing we need to do is to connect through to you, to your heart. So, in a nutshell, I'm giving you permission to go out there and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I don't used to do lists anymore. I used to think more than 1,000 a day. I thought, God, you have to run your own business and talking and coaching and all this. Now I just go with what my heart wants to do. I thought, I'll try it as an experiment. Did the whole thing. Oh my God, it's a miracle. When I look at my watch, I think, is that all the time is? Look how much I've achieved. Because I know who I am and I know what I'm here to do. And I know why I'm doing it. And I'm thinking big because somebody triggered me to find my truth. And so the way I see it, the more people I can speak to, the more chance that maybe somebody in the audience will be triggered to find their truth in whatever way is right for them. So actually, it's quite selfish of me to do one-to-one coaching. I need to speak to as many people as possible so that as many people as possible can get aligned to their heart, preferably before 2012. Because I have a theory about 2012. Oh, you're all familiar with chakras. Okay, has anyone heard that the UK, that the chakras apply to the world, like Africa's the base chakra? And I've heard that the UK is the heart chakra. You taking your legs up, and what's happening in 2012? The world is coming to the heart chakra. So I think it's about time that we all woke up and start listening to our hearts. And I want to play my part in that. And you played your part by being here tonight. and giving me the opportunity to play my part.